Alert now for parents. The same loophole that lets thousands of pounds of dangerous drugs to cross the border undetected is also allowing dangerous Christmas toys to slip in under the radar. A 13 Fact Finder Brooke Wagner talked with the author of a new report on the problem. Brooke, it sounds like we'll be hearing much more about this.
Definitely, and that's because items from overseas, especially from China, make up about a third of online sales to American shoppers. The U.S. has strict safety standards for children's products. The problem is, most of those cheap toys you scoop up online never get inspected.
Sites like Temu and Shein offer popular products super cheap. It's no wonder half of American consumers say they'll buy from abroad for Christmas this year. But consumer watchdog Teresa Murray says most likely you won't know where a toy you buy is coming from or if it's safe.
It's lead, it's phthalates, it's small parts, it's God knows what's in these toys.
Toys sold in the U.S. are supposed to comply with 100 different safety standards, for good reason. The problem is a federal loophole for shipments deemed de minimis, meaning of little value. All the shipper has to do is say what's in the container is worth less than $800.
Like they can ship in like 20 big, huge containers the size of a sofa, okay? And then they'll say all of those 20 containers put together, yeah, the value of it is $799. So therefore, we don't have a children's certificate to verify that the product has been tested. And oh, by the way, it's not even toys. It's, it's kitchen utensils or it's, adult shoes or whatever. Like they lie about what's in the containers.
Only about 2% get inspected. The volume of shipments without paperwork is huge.
If customs can't find the toys, if they don't stop the toys from coming in, then they come in.
This year, the problem has exploded. There just aren't enough resources to check everything.
Overseas companies don't have to comply with U.S. safety standards if they can get away with it.
It's how dangerous drugs like fentanyl slip through, too. I looked up some of the toys from overseas companies that had not responded to warnings from the Consumer Product Safety Commission and had no problem finding places to buy them. The CPSC's jurisdiction doesn't reach beyond the U.S. You can always check their website and buy from companies you know. The good news is lawmakers are taking notice. A bipartisan bill co-sponsored by Vice President-elect J.D. Vance would shrink the loophole. It just passed the Senate last week.
Republicans, Democrats, everybody in between, the White House, everybody is like hair on fire about this right now. And so something is going to be done.
Now, you also may have heard Amazon is launching Haul, a new store based in China aimed at competing with Temu and Shein. Amazon says all of those products will meet safety standards. We'll keep an eye on it. Brooke Wagner, 13 Fact Finders.